So yeah, guys, it's still June 7th, 2024, and there aren't any video recordings which I have or have had, which are regarding any of this, anything having to do with my work and my ethics, which are not published on YouTube. Okay, I am sure of it. But yeah. Style, selection, always something new. This is the new Samsung tablet that I just purchased.
I recognize myself in the mirror. I just hated taking photos. How am I ever going to get rid of it?
Stop suffering from melasma. More than 600,000 people have regained their confidence with Muesli's prescription treatments.
In the first 2 weeks, I was.
And this is my Bluetooth. I have it charging up right now.
Find the real
earpiece.
Go to muesli.com/TV.
One last mission.
Everyone's on a journey.
So yeah, I'm gonna be moving to my real house. Okay. I'm gonna have to shave, and I took my shower and everything. I'm gonna have to shave, I'm gonna have to shave and brush my teeth and everything, but then have breakfast, and possibly brush my teeth right after that. But anyway, I'm gonna move to Coral Gables. I have my house purchased already. It's close enough to the main campus of the University of Miami, Coral Gables. I have several real estate properties. One is completely purchased, completely owned, titled by me. And there are other real estate properties that I do have, which are owned or leased by my agency company and so forth, so that some of the folks that I'm going to be working with, primarily mothers of children of mine, or I'm going to be working with. A few are going to be in Coral Gables with me. Most of the other women are going to be in the predominant count of women who have my children for operation purposes. Actually, all do have my children for operation purposes, well, except Rashida. Me and Rashida, for the most part, we were genuinely romantically together and exclusive as that for about 5 years, no matter what happened, in between. I'm being serious with you guys. I was serious with Patricia from the very get-go, but we weren't together consistently, even though I do have 2 children with Patricia Roberts Fitzhugh. And but anyway, these women, they are going to be in Miami for the most part, and the rest of South Florida. A few of my households are going to be with me in Coral Gables. By August 2024, I'm going to be in Coral Gables. I'm going to be moving there. I'm going to be residing in my house in Coral Gables. And I already do have the 2 cars already purchased, but we keep changing the cars in the driveway, so no one knows which house is which for the most part. And if they do, they're never too sure when I'm going to get there. But yeah. So this house that I'm currently residing at in Orlando, Florida, this house is going to go to my mother, my biological and genetic mother, Anita Phillip. And yeah, she's been my mother for my earthly mother. She has birthed me each life, every 100 years for the past 3,000 years or so, ever since I was King David, for the most part. And she is the Virgin Mary. We named the Virgin Islands after her. She honestly was my mother, as Abraham Lincoln was my mother, as Thomas Jefferson. She was Scottish. As Abraham Lincoln, she was clearly, I guess you guys would consider it Eastern European, but she was clearly European, even though my father's side of the family, Clay has consistently been my father in every life for 3,000 years, ever since, actually for more than 3,000 years, for over 8,000 years, Clay has been my father consistently, my father for damn near 8,000 years, every lifetime. But yes, he was American. He was the son of an American when I was birthed as Abraham Lincoln. His side of the family were Americans. Okay, so I want you guys to understand that. All right, but anyway, this is going to be a house. She's going to move here to the United States officially. By August 2024, this house is going to be removed from all programs having to do with anything else that I don't want to have to associate itself with. So it's going to be completely fixed, renovated for the most part. Not renovated. There's not a lot of renovation that's necessary, but what needs to be fixed will be fixed by then, and so forth. Yeah, right now, it's part of a security apparatus just to test out my security here in Florida. 50,000 NATO agents and managers are going to be sent here to Florida and the surrounding states to provide some sort of boost and precision to my security apparatus and being honest with you guys, okay? So there's not going to be any war in the Caribbean other than the strike on Haiti and a strike on Caracas by the U.S. government. Russia is just going to act as if it has significant war, some war-related preparation in the Caribbean, but none of that is that serious when it comes to Russia. What's going to happen in Manhattan and Moscow, as I have detailed, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. The Tsar situation, Bomba situation. All right. So they keep saying that he meant Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant. But I mean what I mean. Okay. So, but anyway. I don't want to scare you guys at all. I'm not a vicious person. I'm not a violent person at all. But when it comes to saving humanity, I do what I have to do. And usually we get it done with precision, without any sort of casualty. We usually fake and stage wars and stuff. We've done that for a while now. Us from the high universe, working here on Earth primarily. With Earth being literally my private estate, just to make sure that everything that I do, that resonates all over the universe is secure and protected enough. I'm not too offensive to humanity in respecting their natural born sovereignty. So that's what I mean by that. I did create Earth in 7 days. I literally created Earth using my computer generated system attached to my neurology, and I did, hand model parts of Earth and everything. I really created Earth in 6 days, and then I entered Earth and I rested. I rested on the beach and so forth. I tested everything on Earth, and it was perfect. And when on the 7th day, I said, yes, it's perfect. Okay, so that's the truth. You guys are not going to be able to compete with me, so stop having that sort of egregious ego, and I won't have to be that way. When engaging you guys, when communicating with you guys, when interacting with you guys, I won't have to be that way. I don't need people being outrageously egregious. I don't need people yelling in my face I was not born in America. That's enough. Get the hell out of our country. We want all the Mexicans out, Haitians out. We were here first. When people get like that, I reveal myself, and it's like, oh, we see why you never took us seriously. Okay? So that's what I want you guys to understand.